Hey guys, we're here for a qualifier plan. This is the best of one. For some reason I thought this was tomorrow, but I'm glad I checked and still have some time before the sign up time's out. So I'm hoping to get in, ideally get it in one, but if I need to do more than one qualifier plan, happy to do so. So anyways, we're about to jump in. I do have 40 plan points, and so I can use that first and then can pay for a third round if I have to with gems. So we're going to go ahead and use the mono red aggro deck we've been playing all month. Again, you will see the list. It's the same as I've gotten all my other videos here, but here is our list. And since this is best of one, I won't be able to use the sideboard. So with that said, we are going to hop in. We need to go 6-1 in order to win the day and get a qualifier weekend entry. So here we go. Hey guys, if you have been enjoying my channel and would like to help support the content, you can do so at patreon.com/hand_of_justice. I just put together a Patreon page, and it really would help quite a bit in giving me the ability to continue to make great videos here for you guys going forward. Here is what the page looks like. I'll include a description or a link in the description, but this is the page you'll see, and then you'll have an option here of which level you'd like to support at if you are able. We have all the way from dedicated, Justicar, Magister, and Titan levels of support. So with this, you will get early access to my content, and then in addition, at the higher levels, you will also be listed as part of a special thanks at the beginning of each of my videos. So it really does mean the world to me, and thank you guys so much again for supporting. Even if you're only able just to watch my videos and not support monetarily, it does mean a great deal to me. So thank you so much for watching. Hand looks great. Could be up against mono black. Okay, so if we're up against like the black-green deck from Worlds, maybe. So I think we want to go I think we want to go Scoundrel into Epicure. Because Scoundrel's going to come in as a 2/2. I mean, if it's a 3/3, like, we don't gain much. They'll just block anyways. So I think getting the extra mana out will help to kind of speed things up. And the next turn we can go Squee. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do. If they want to trade, that's fine. We're happy to clear the way for Squee. Hopefully they haven't got the cut down here, but think it's worth running it out. Okay, so with Godric, it'll be a 4/4 thanks to Squee. We can push for 5 in the air. And then if we just shove, probably block, they take a total of 8 down to 3 lightning strike range. Looks good to me. So here we've got a couple options. We can go Soken Zen and then use Godric to fly over, but it's not really necessary. We've got Lightning Strike. So I think the play here is Mishra's Foundry, swinging with everybody. They probably have removal for Godric, block the Mishra's Foundry, take 3, go to 1, and then we kill them with Lightning Strike. Yeah, as expected. That'll do it. Okay, 1-0. Pan looks great. Okay, mono blue, tempo. Here they probably hold up counter. They want to go aggro with Delver. That works. And they whiffed on Delver. That is a good feeling. If they go Jin, we've got Monstrous Rage to get through.
they hold up counters. That works too. There's the Jin. So I think we just gonna go Rage to kill Jin plus Epicure. Then I guess we can pitch Tokens in if we need to. We'll wait another second here just to make him think we haven't got it. Could also go Forge. I mean, that'll make, but then we don't get to kill Jin. We want to kill Jin for sure. They've got to assume we've got it. Jin number 2. All right, so what's the play here? Do we try to draw land? I think Forge is fine, because that buffs up our Swift Spears. We could pitch Soken Zen. Yeah, and I guess I'd rather get to burn than Soken Zen here, because I think Forge is just a better play. So I think we can safely pitch Soken Zen here. Okay, I guess we didn't get what we wanted, but we're closer to burn, I should say. Now I think we just shove. How are their blocks? They probably block 3, 4, maybe, and one of the 1/1s. Yeah. Either way, we're just pushing. I'm going to play it this way just to make them think that maybe we've got something in hand. Maybe they'll block incorrectly. So this should be game, because at best they can have like one removal spell. Unless they have like the, oh, what's it called? Like the mists thing where they tap multiple things down. Potentially have that, I suppose. But I think it's that or bust. Yeah, and if we're tapped out, that works. 2-0. That looks great. No 1-drop, which is unfortunate, but I think we're okay with it. I think we go Ronan here, because there's a decent chance they have Virtue, and if we can get extra cards out of that, that'd be great. Or like Elspeth Smite. So I think this is probably the most upside. If they have, you know, counter, it's fine. So I think, yeah, Godric feels good. Then we're able to activate it next turn if they don't have removal for it, which they totally could have, but otherwise, like, we're pushing 4 if we go like Scoundrel. Actually, never mind. It'd be the same. Yeah, so I think it's just Godric here. Okay, now they're representing Emperor. So if we know they want to play Emperor, then we can safely play Squee. And then otherwise they'd have to counter it. Biggest damage output. Yeah, I think we go Squee here, because then we kind of force their hand. I guess we could start with Phoenix Chick, it doesn't really matter. Maybe they counter this or something, who knows? Probably not. But... So here comes Emperor. I assume they kill Godric here. Yeah, that's fine.
I am almost sad to see you go.
They have Sunfall, it's awkward. So the question is, do they make another creature here? They could go like... Yeah, that's probably a good play, honestly.
Let your blade do the talking.
Alright, what's the play? So I think we go Godric. I think we go Godric plus Adversary this turn to get it flying so we can swing for 5. Because we don't really want to beat on the ground. That way next turn we can activate Godric again with Scoundrel by itself. Because like if we do Scoundrel plus Godric, we push for 6 this turn, but then we don't have any good way of like activating Godric for sure next turn. Although I guess Squee would do it. So maybe it's better to swing 6 and then next turn use Squee to get there. Okay, either way we're playing Godric for sure. But yeah, since we don't have any spells, I guess... Yeah, I think I'm going to go Adversary, just to give our like multiple Godric turns here. Now we push 5. So they push 10, we drop to 7. They have 3 blockers. Next turn we play Scoundrel for the Wicked token and then can pump 3 times. That's 4, 5, 8, 9. Yeah, we take it. Because the extra blocker can get us there if they've got nothing. Okay.
I've got all kinds of connections.
Alright, so now if we go Scoundrel for Wicked token on Godric, we have 4 pumps. That's 4, 5, 9, 10. That's game. That'll do it. Three and 0. Hand looks great. Yeah, we definitely want to slow down their roll here. So I think we just go, because we know we have the land, we go Swift Spear into play with fire here to take it out. Sorry. Swing and a whiff. Alright, so now we assume they've got... Probably go for the throat for our Squee. I still think it's the play. Like, we could push a little more damage otherwise, but otherwise they're just taking out Swift Spear. So I think it's Squee here. Squee eats the removal, and then we push for 4. Yeah, let's just go have play with fire up. They probably have one other piece of removal. So we'll do a Wicked token here just to spread it out. I think we wait for blockers to see if they've got nonsense. Okay, we missed a damage there, but like there's a decent chance they had removal, so I think we're fine just sitting and yeah, that'll work. Four now. That looks great. It's an interesting question. Do we take it out with Play with Fire? Do we offer the trade with Swift Spear, or do we push with Phoenix Check? I think we actually push here with Phoenix Check, and then take it out next turn. I guess they could play Thalia next turn. That's like the consideration. So if they play Thalia next turn... but I think we're racing here, so we definitely want to get damage going. That's, I mean, because, yeah, they're going to win the long game if we just wait for it. So I think we go Phoenix Chick. Okay, Copper Coat is perfect. So yeah, now we get to go Swift Spear into Play with Fire. Yeah, and I guess like we could wait till until their turn to do it, but I just want to push and get the extra 2. So yeah, I think we just go do it now. If they drop Adeline here, we probably have to Play with Fire plus Lightning Strike. Could also save the Lightning Strikes and just use Play with Fire if they block. Yeah. I guess that's actually okay. I think that's actually better, actually, instead of just blowing it out. Like, if we blow it out, we push 3, 4. They drop to 12. If we get the block... We're saving functionally 3 damage. You know, actually, I think we just kill it. We want to push all the damage we can here with Swift Spear. Specialist is really rough. All right, so we're at 9. If we get in with both, so if we kill Specialist and get in, we're pushing 3, they drop to 9. They swing back for 2, 4, 7, 9, and kill us. So we have to wait for Swift Spear until their turn, I think. I think we have to just sit. Yeah, it's not ideal. Okay, if they go for Alpha Strike, do we have a chance? If they've got nothing else in hand, they push with everything. Kill that, block something else. Next turn, yeah, doing 11 is going to be really hard. I think we block their Foundry here. Although I guess the human is just... They could draw another Foundry, which would be awkward. Could trade with Officer. I think we need this to win, so maybe block Foundry. Cut down on their land a little bit, otherwise we... Yeah, I think the blocks are like this. Okay. So the question is, do we go Kumano plus Adversary? That way, if we can survive a turn, we can bring in Swift Spear as a 2/3. And then, if we do it that way, Swift Spear blocks here, Adversary blocks here, we drop to 2. If they have any removal, though, we're dead. Pretty dicey. Although I think it might be like the play that we need to make and just hope they have nothing. Because if we play Swift Spear, I guess if they have removal, we can stay alive. But we ideally want Swift Spear to come in as a 2/3. That'll just totally shut them down. Okay, so block here, go to 2 if they've got nothing. Otherwise, if they play like Adeline, we die. If they play Brutal Cathar, we die. If they play Pump All Their Guys, we die. If they have Resolute Reinforcements, we die. Yeah, I think there's enough stuff here that we need Swift Spear, unfortunately. Virtue. So now block, go to 2. Okay, I think that's game. Is it? Let's see. We can still block here, block here, go to 2. Yep, that's the play. Okay, now we need to filter and draw like play with fire. Okay, that's not going to do it. Four and one. Hand looks great. Could play with fire. I think I want to save the play with fire for Swift Spear next turn. So I think we go Epicure this turn because Epicure blocks. Unless they have... If they have a Soldier Pump, then we're looking at... I could just hold play with fire, see what they do. Since we're on the draw, that might actually be the best play here. Yeah, I think we actually hold play with fire here. The Epicure is kind of a nice finesse, but there's enough things they could have that could make that not great. Oh. I think we take the 2 and see what else they play. Yep, that's the one we wanted to wait for. Now I think we're racing, so let's go Swift Spear into Rage. Unless we want to hold Rage for like Adeline. Let's see, that'll make this thing a 2-3 functionally, and the next turn there'll be a 3-4 if they have Adeline. I think we have to hold Rage just to see if we can get past something. Forge going. So I think we're happy to trade Swift Spear with Bunnicorn if they want to make the trade. They could have Wandering Emperor here. It's possible. I think we want to filter. Yeah, that looks good. So now we can go Scoundrel. And probably go Scoundrel for Wicked token. I think we put it here. Spread out the threats. We've got Epicure if we need to hold back, so I think we just push with the team. Okay. We could Rage here, but it's not... I mean, it'll replace this. It doesn't really do anything. I think I just want to play Epicure after this. Especially against open mana. I guess they're just... Okay, so the fact that they didn't activate Officer means they almost for sure have something. I mean, probably... Maybe they like Mirrex? That seems strange, but... I would think a card would be better than Mirrex here. I think actually blocking here is kind of interesting because then we shrink Bunicorn. I think I'm actually okay with that. Let's see, do we have... Yeah, we don't have Phoenix to get back, so I think we actually block here and it's fine. I guess they could just make another one, but maybe we shouldn't have blocked there. Okay, I think the play here is we activate Foundry and push. Okay, got any tricks? Okay, I don't think that's enough, so I can make something else. I can put the Monstrous Rage here and just make this a 2/3 to kill it. Just to spread out threats. And I guess Epicure does the job. 5-1, final boss. Opponent goes first. Yeah, if we had one more land. I think we can't keep this, though. This hand is much better. Since we have the Forge... Trying to decide if I want to cut Epicure or Phoenix Chick. I think I want to cut Phoenix Chick just for the digging ability of Epicure, since we already have 3 land. And if we get 4, that'll just be extra. So I think that's the play. Could be Dimir, could be Esper. Esper. If they've got the counter removal, I think they go for it. But yeah, let's just go for a Wicked Token. Keep pushing. So if they have removal, I'm surprised they didn't do it in response to the Wicked Token. Oh, I guess that works. Now I think we go for Forge. This is just better earlier if they've got the counter, they've got it. Hopefully they don't have temporary lockdown. Although we do have Forge, which is good. So now they're probably sitting on Emperor. Could just go for Godric here. Godric can play the land. Otherwise we can go like Scoundrel for the land and then Godric. But this can set off Godric next turn. I think we just go Godric here. And I'm hanging on to the land just to see if it gets countered or not. They almost certainly have removal for it. So I don't know that we play the land here. So I think I want to keep everything here just in case they board wipe next turn for Soken Zen. Yeah, there's Emperor, which we knew was coming. So the Emperor gets Godric.
Learned much during my travel.
Push 4, they drop to 11.
Well done.
Yeah, so I think we want to hold the land again, just in case there's a board wipe.
For keep watch for intruders.
Could go Lightning Strike here. I don't think it's really worth it though. I think we just go Soken Zen and just see what they do. Although, to be fair, next turn they'll have Sunfall mana. So maybe we hold it. Let's see. We push an extra 2. Next turn they Sunfall. We can actually just do this next turn. So I think we actually can Soken Zen here while they've got mana up. Yeah, that feels right. I Emperor number 2.
I'm not overpowered. Yet we must protect the people.
They probably just make another 2/2, right? Okay, that was
Strike fast and strike hard.
interesting. Now they're thinking about whether or not to use Restless Fortress. Alright, so we could go Scoundrel into Swift Spear into Lightning Strike. Swift Spear is a 2/3. So they've got a 1/4. Yeah, I guess Swift Spear is a 2/3, so that's kind of nice. So even though it's not as mana efficient, I think maybe Swift Spear plus Lightning Strike is the move here. Guess we could also get Scoundrel going. Yeah, maybe the extra point here is worth doing. And then go for the treasure. Yeah, I think that's probably right. And then just kill the 3/3. I guess if we don't, this is a 4-power trample. They probably block. We can just go face with this, which is kind of nice. So what's their... All right, let's get to combat. So we attack with everything. What are their blocks? They make the 1/4. 1/4 probably blocks here. Block. Can get them to push 5. Yeah, so I think we actually do go for the just taking out the 3/3. It's about the same. I mean, that makes us a 2-power. I guess we could wait and see what they do. Urtai, okay. Okay. Now if we kill the 2/3, they don't have great blocks. I guess we could try to get them. No, I think we just kill the 3-power. Could have waited to try to get fancy, but I think this is fine. Might have been better, but we were just running out of time there. Yeah, maybe we should have waited. Yeah, probably should have waited.
I am almost sad to see you go.
Alright, we can take out Emperor with this. They don't need to know that, so we can wait on that. This will be a 5 power. We can give it an extra 2 power. Alright, so they're taking 2. And then if we... Yeah, that's fine. If we push this here, then they're taking extra 2, and that's the 5th point. So if they have removal... I think that's it, unless they draw a cut down, and that should be game. We did it, guys. Woo! 6-1. We are qualified. Final boss defeated. Whew. There it is. All right, we will see you for Qualifier weekend. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.